The accident occurred when two URA enforcement cars were reportedly driving on a high speed and made an abrupt break, blocking the road near Rema Hospital. Sylvia Ewama, the husband to the deceased from Ayo village in Arua Parish in Ofaka sub-county in MEDIA-Robsyiti district, said the rider identified as Bulia and the two women went to the bank to withdraw PDM money. On their way back, they met the tragic accident when URA was for an operation.
Di RDC officia doa ama mute polisia da mocharia ba tuti aburara bani sa di sidiare ama di yo adini di ama di mo aburisa ngongo ni ro le bari manze amani eyon bari.
The deceased is Margaret Ondiria, aged 70 years. The boda rider who was carrying two women, all moving in the direction of Nebi, knocked the first vehicle of URA parked in the center of the road and rammed into the second vehicle parked by the roadside. One of the victims, identified as Margaret Ondiria, died on spot while two others were rushed to Arua Regional Referral Hospital. Both sustained fractures. The former MP Aivu County, Bernard Atiku, who rescued the hostile situation and calmed the angry residents from attacking the URA car, blames URA officers for what he called reckless driving.
On arrival, I found the accident already happened, but there were three people lying on the ground. One lifeless, the other one critically injured, and the other one was seated, probably the rider. And it was in the middle of a commotion, and if it was not my quick thinking, we would have lost more lives, because the URI teams were hesitant to move, to carry first of all the victims to the hospital. It was not until I directed them to carry the bodies and put in the car and take them to the hospital, with the intention to avoid any further commotion. Then later on they carried the body.
While in the hospital, people gathered, forcing URA officials to fire several bullets, which according to Atiku is indiscriminate and reckless.
And the soldiers started firing bullets indiscriminately. Not in the air. Some of the bullets I saw were on the wall, that wall of the hospital. Even if you went there, you will see the marks. So I was imagining if such a bullet escaped and went across to Stambik Bank or on the road, what else would have happened? So the firing of gunshots was indiscriminate and very reckless.
Deogracias Kalebi, the regional supervisor, Customs West Nile region, claims due to a high speed, the rider knocked one of the vehicle which was parked. But according to a CCTV footage from Rema Hospital, the two vehicles parked with one on the middle of the road and another on the rider's side, blocking the way for him.
There were two vehicles that were moving. So in the process of stopping, they are slowing down and they were going to park aside. So in that process of actually stopping, a fast moving motorcycle that had two passengers rammed into one of our cars, knocked one of our cars from behind. Now because of high speed, probably one of the passengers knocked herself on the cabin, on one of the double cabin, and thereafter went and fell at the roadside, injuring her head. Unfortunately, one of the two passengers who were injured, and a lady who was a bit elderly, had sustained the critical injuries. So at the time, just before she could be received by the hospital, she passed on.
The CCTV footage from Rema Hospital explains the scene of the accident. The chairman Tambo of Commerce, who is also the director of Rema Medical Group, explains the act after viewing the footage.
We retrieved the footage of what happened on that road.
Yes.
What happened was there were two vehicles. One parked by the roadside, the other one was in the middle of the road. So this rider dodged this vehicle which parked here, and this other vehicle here, he could not dodge it. He knocked himself on it, and they all now fell apart. And it seems these two vehicles are all for URA.
You see?
So in that instance, how can the police say the rider was reckless? I don't understand. We shall share the footage.
And we are going to investigate that police who bring that report.
So
I'm telling you, it's a serious matter.
So as business community, we are feeling frustrated. Last night, the boarders were planning something very bad. I spent hours with them, talking to the leadership of border. Even this morning when you called me, I was meeting them at Tropical Suits. I said, the leadership of the district and the URA are engaging. Let them remain calm. We're going to come up with a way forward.
Arua Central MP Jackson Lee Buti Atima demands for immediate arrest of the drivers involved in the accident with URA car.
This particular driver, I don't know if he's under custody. This driver must be arrested and put under custody and investigated, because for your information, the information I've gathered, people are planning to ban that car. I don't know the color of this car. They say it is white. The one this caused this accident is white, and this driver has been reckless. He has been banging people with the door, and people are planning him and that car.
Moses Obeta, the chairman business community, Arua, expressed frustration with what he called the routine killing by URA officers. He said in the last 3 years, this is the 6th dead body they are burying due to URA enforcement.
I have buried in the last 3 years. This is going to be the 6th body we are buried. Just 3 years. We have seen money and we have left it. Why do you kill us because of this small money? It is you people who are killing us. It is you government who is killing us. You don't see our value. One day, you will kill all of us.
The meeting chaired by Ham Ezama Muzamil asked URA to immediately suspend operations and handle the burial as they wait for the Commissioner General to address the populace in West Nile.
Though the activities in the office is there, but these operations of going to, hunt motorcycles, moving here, first suspend it up to on Saturday. The family be given the support to meet the burial expenses.
The family has blessed burial expense of ceiling 16.5 million, ranging from treatment of the body, casket, food and shelter, which URA officials communicated to the center, waiting for feedback from URA headquarters. The issues of compensation of the deceased will be discussed in the next meeting with the Commissioner General. This killing happens a week after another shooting was in Koboko, where suspected smuggler was shot dead by URA enforcement officers. Report compiled by Robert Ariaka for the news.